Pinky Tatos!
Everyone wants to be accepted, trusted, loved, and admired. So many try so hard to achieve these things, they go to great extents and hide the truth behind their mask. With so much to see, it is hard to see those that are genuine. But no matter what, you cannot run from the toxins that pollute our world. All these lies, unfaithfulness, gossip, rumors, hate, judgment, ugliness, they poison everyone. Eventually, these toxins eat away, and soon, we are left with the monster within. Why hello Pookies! So we are starting off with ice and a rag today. What? I read online that this helps with closing the pores a bit more, and I need all the help I can get right now with some recent breakouts. Then we are going in with our primer. Get that good stuff and put it all over. This part is not for everyone. Some may need to cover redness. I however need to cover dark spots and them horrible under eye bags. It literally looks like I'm going on vacation. Time to conceal. Yes, I'm using a way lighter color, but I wanted my canvas for this look to have fair skin. Now grab your go-to foundation. I dab a bit all over the face and take a damp blending sponge and even it all out. This seems to give me the best coverage. We can't forget to contour. Hit the normal spots, hollows of the cheeks, jawline, double chin if you got one, slowly raise his hand, temples, nose, and hairline. So this look is mostly the eyes. We need to prime those beauties so that our colors are more vibrant. So to get the look we want, we need to meditate a bit and channel our inner Britney Spears from her Toxic video. Think people that live in the Capitol in the Hunger Games, or just picture Mimi from the Drew Carey show. Ultimately, we are making a parallelogram around our eyes. The color on the inner part of the eyes should be darker, and as we get to the outer portions of our eyes, we want to blend out what is already in the lids. Depending on the color scheme you have chosen, grab another eyeshadow that is a darker shade to the one you have already used, and we are going to apply this to the outer corner of our eyes, the crease, and the inner portion of our parallelogram. Using the darker shadow in these areas will make our eyes appear a little bigger. The next part of this look requires 3 different color eyeliners and eyeshadows. With your first color, make a large wing line. For me, instead of making a straight line for my wing, I have to arch my line up a bit because of my eyelids. When I do a straight line, my wing appears to curve and it makes my eyes look sleepy. I also have learned to set my liner with a translucent powder or matching eyeshadow when I bring the wing up far on my lid. Grab your next color and do a thin line above the large wing. Cool little tip. I know some of you have already seen this, but for those of you who haven't, grab a stippling sponge and dust off your brush. This is a quick way to clean your brush without water in between uses. The little sponge literally takes off whatever eyeshadow you have on your brushes, and you can switch to a new color. Speaking of switching colors, we grab 2 different eyeshadows and run them on the lower lash, half and half. Then get your third liner, and from the tip of your wing to about halfway across your lower waterline, fill it in. Pick 2 lipsticks of your choice and apply one as you normally would, and apply the second to the middle inner portion of your lips. Take a brush and blend the 2 colors together. Grab 2 eyeliners you used earlier and give yourself some colorful freckles. I ended up adding some of the orange eyeshadow I used for my eyes as blush. Slap on some false eyelashes and you're done. With the first part at least. Now to prepare for the toxic look, you will need Play-Doh and a rag. Dry your teeth as best as you can and push the Play-Doh onto your teeth to make a mold. Grab some water and swish your mouth out, and then grab an apple, bite it, and chew. Another cool little tip, if you don't have a toothbrush or toothpick handy, an apple is a great alternative. Place your molds on a plate or bowl and apply latex. Do a few layers. You may want to do this part at least a day in advance. Next, apply a layer of latex to your teeth pieces you made and a layer to your lips. Wait till it's tacky and apply. We are now going to be working with gelatin. If you don't know how to make this, there are plenty of recipes on the internet, but for the most part, it is equal parts of gelatin and glycerin, both of which can be found at your local pharmacy and grocery store, and half portion of water. Heat in increments of 10 seconds in your microwave, and when gelatin is dissolved, it is ready to work with. Please test on the back of your hand before you put this stuff on your face, or any parts of your body for that matter. Next, color the area of the gelatin you just applied with a layer of green. This is going to be a base color. If you want your makeup to show up in UV light, you will need to purchase UV body paints. I applied a neon green over my base color. With the brush, you are going to apply another UV paint. In this case, it was orange, to all the hollows that were created when we applied the gelatin. Grab yourself some yellow and black eyeliner and age and define your exposed teeth and fill in the middle section and around the teeth with black to give the illusion that your lips and skin have been melted off. Stipple blue eyeshadow in random spots over the green areas. Make it look like the flesh is infected. Going back in with the gelatin, we are going to drip it along the edges of where we put the green. While doing this, we want the upper portion by the nose to be a little smoother. We are trying to make it look like our flesh is melting. For convenience, I colored the gelatin with the same gray I'm going to paint my skin with. With the concealer brush, I applied the gray makeup to all spots of my natural skin that was visible. I used a stippling motion so that it gave a little more of an even finish. Take some blue eyeshadow and apply it messily, I don't even know if that's a word, around your eyes in random spots to keep with the infected skin look. Line your water lines with a black and smudge it out. Keeping with the messy look, apply some black eyeshadow to the outer corners of your eyes and use the same shadow to exaggerate your under eye bags and the hollows of your cheeks. Let me fast forward a bit. So the original look I did called for a wig, but my family said it looked too pretty. So I rushed around to look for a bald cap and found one I used on a previous look I did for American Horror Story. I used latex and toilet paper to cover up the bald cap edges. For being a last minute thing, it honestly didn't come out too bad. After the latex dried, I painted everything gray again and stippled the blue eyeshadow and touched up areas I had previously did. I used a splatter brush to splat more of the UV paint all over, and also went in with the same orange eyeshadow I used for the beauty portion and highlighted my cheeks. Going back to pre-bald cap filming, I drew squiggly vein-like designs all over. Yes, we are finally done with the look. Now time to take it off. Woohoo! Just kidding, but it felt so good to take the gelatin off. Okay, love you, pookies. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe below if you liked the video.